make me glow. You pick me up when I am feeling low. I wanna sing, I wanna dance, and give everyone a chance to hear about this endless love I know. What you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Can't keep it to myself, gotta share it with someone else. Your kindness overwhelms my heart, my heart. Can't keep it to myself, gotta share it with someone else. Your kindness overwhelms my heart, my heart. Oh, what you give to me is not for me to keep, it's for the world to see your love. Every day you're giving me your kindness. Every day you're giving me your love. Oh, with every single breath I am reminded that what you give is more than enough. So I'll give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away. Give a little kindness, give a little kindness, give a little love away.
Welcome to Story Lab.
This week, we're talking about respect, while we take a look at the story of someone who needed help in a big way.
Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian,
We're talking about respect.
which is showing others that they are important by what you say and do.
In today's story, we're gonna hear about someone with complete power to do impossible things. So, I thought we should try something impossible.
But if it's impossible, then we can't do it.
This is just for fun.
And if we can do it, then it's not impossible.
Okay, seemingly impossible.
Great, let's try it.
Actually, I made a whole list of impossible things.
What's the first one?
Number 1, it is impossible to lick your own elbow.
What? I could totally do that.
Baby?
I concede.
Number 2, it is impossible to sneeze with your eyes open.
I too did it.
No, you have to sneeze for real. Here, try this.
I too did it.
Still fake.
You try. Eyes closed.
I need a tissue. Number 3, it is impossible to fold a paper in half more than 8 times.
What if it's a really big paper? Okay, all right. Let's go from that side to that side. Go, go, go.
Okay, I'll stay on this side and then we'll come together.
Get over there. Yeah, that side, that side.
Okay.
Okay.
Ready? 1. Okay. Okay, this is 1. Remember, keep
1.
track. Is it
Got
straight?
it.
Fold it.
Let's hold it down.
We got 5. Okay. I think we can get 8. I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. 6.
Okay.
Karate chop it. Oh. Hey, 7. Okay, sit. Okay, you got it. Okay. Okay.
7. I really thought we were gonna get 8.
Yeah. Number 4.
Wait! I got one. Number 4. It's impossible to eat just one potato chip. Delicious. See?
Just because you have 0 self-control doesn't mean it's impossible. I can totally eat just one chip. Here. These aren't even really that great. I mean, they're not even potato. They're like mushed corn, rice, and chemicals all toasted up and sampled out. Just tricking our brains into thinking they're salty, crispy, potato.
Is that all?
I got one more.
What is it?
You know how people say you're walking on eggshells around somebody?
Yeah?
Walking on eggshells is a phrase that means to be very careful not to upset someone.
You think it's possible to walk on eggshells without cracking them?
Look how thin that is. Definitely impossible.
But you get to do it anyway.
Wait, what?
You get to walk on eggs.
Let's try it. I don't know about this.
Okay, stand here in front of the egg cartons.
Now, what now?
Just step up on them.
Just walk?
Well, carefully.
Here goes an omelet.
Got it.
The curved arch of the eggshell distributes pressure evenly all over the egg rather than concentrating it on one point. That's why engineers even use arches in designing buildings and bridges.
How do you feel?
Sorta invincible. Just like this egg. That's exceptional.
It's time for
The story before the story.
Today, we're in Matthew, the first book in the New Testament. But before Matthew, in the very beginning, out of a deep, deep love, God made an amazing world. But when people turned away from God, the world was broken.
God made a plan to draw people back into relationship. So at the right time, God sent a tiny baby to be born in the small town of Bethlehem, God's very own son, Jesus.
When Jesus grew up, he began to travel from town to town, teaching and healing. And the town of Capernaum was like his home base. Everyone there knew about him. Not just the Jewish people, but the Romans too.
Which is where our story starts.
We're ready.
Hey everyone, I'm Erica.
Hey, Erica.
Now, one of those Romans who knew about Jesus was a Roman centurion. This man was important. He commanded at least 100 soldiers who did exactly as ordered with no question.
Forward! March! And halt! You there! Get me a fig and walnut sandwich at once!
Yes, sir.
With extra goat cheese!
Right away, sir.
The centurion was used to being obeyed, but though he was stern, he was also a kind man. He cared about the soldiers under his command and the servants who worked for him. One day, one of the centurion's servants became desperately ill. The man was so sick he couldn't even move. The centurion may have called for the best doctors, but no one could help the man. So, the centurion did the unexpected. He went to a Jewish rabbi, Jesus, and begged for help.
Lord, my servant lies at home and can't move. He's suffering terribly.
Shall I come and heal him?
Now you have to understand, going to the home of a non-Jewish person would make Jesus unclean. It was completely against Jewish custom, but Jesus cared more about the sick man than what people might say. It turned out the centurion did not ask Jesus to come to his home. Instead, he said,
Lord, I am not good enough to have you come into my house. But just say the word, and my servant will be healed. I myself am a man under authority. And I have soldiers who obey my orders. I tell this one go, and he goes. I tell that one come, and he comes.
The centurion knew exactly how true authority works. He knew that when he gave a command, he spoke with the power of the Roman emperor, and it would be carried out instantly. And he believed that Jesus' power and authority were so great that all Jesus had to do was speak a word from anywhere, and the servant would be healed. And you know what? The centurion was right. Jesus turned to the crowd around him and said,
What I'm about to tell you is true. In Israel, I have not found anyone whose faith is so strong.
Jesus made it clear that anyone who has faith can be a part of God's kingdom, not just people who come from the right background. Then, Jesus turned to the centurion and spoke the very word the man had hoped to hear.
Go. It will be done just as you believed it would.
Filled with joy, the centurion raced home, and sure enough, his servant ran out to greet him completely whole and healed, just as Jesus had said. The end.
Wow, I mean, like, remote control healing?
The centurion really got it. He had respect for Jesus as the final authority.
So, what's our part in the story?
Well, like we've seen, God can do the impossible with a single word. God is all-powerful and all-loving. That means God deserves our ultimate respect.
God is most important. Our lives are full of all kinds of things, good things, but our time and attention should go to God first.
You can talk to God throughout the day. In the morning when you get up,
Or when you're waiting for the bus or in the car,
Or when you're at the lunch table or at dinner with your family.
right before you're about to go to bed.
No matter what you face, whether it's a friend who's sick or a tough math test, God is the one who can give you the strength and patience and peace you need to get through your day.
when you make a habit of putting God first, you can do anything.
I think you got it. I'll see y'all next time.
Bye, Erica.
So here's the thing. Remember, God is most important. Okay, I want to do the egg thing.
Hey, don't you need to take off your shoes?
Not too bad.
I think you did maybe a little better than me.
Maybe completely better than you. Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab. We'll see you next time.
right. Continue forward with caution.
What's going on?
Turn left.
I'm going to the grocery store.
Then why are you here?
Using my GPS.
Turn left. Turn left to pass in front of desk.
Surely you could have started this in the car.
Why would I do that? This thing does all of the stuff for you. I mean, this takes a load of effort off of my plate that I could use doing other things.
Like what?
I don't know, watch TV probably.
Turn left. Turn left. Turn left. Rerouting.
It doesn't even know where you're going.
When has GPS ever steered you wrong?
Literally a third of the time I use it.
Turn right. Walk forward through the wall.
Come on, I'll drive you to the store.
No! I want to do this myself.
With the GPS.
With the GPS!
I don't know what you expect to happen.
I will reach my destination.
Reaching destination.
Come on, Brandon. You just have to accept the fact that...
Hey, I got nutty buddies. What? GPS, man.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, hello everyone, I'm John.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is the So&So Show. Oh, I'm sorry.
Come on.
I know we're shooting.
Sorry,
Hold on one
everybody.
second, I'm sorry. Hello? Yes, this is he. What? You gotta be kidding me. Really? No, that's great to hear.
Oh.
Thank you so much. No, you won't regret this.
That sounded like good news, huh?
The best news you'll never guess.
You won the lottery.
Never.
They're bringing back PB Crisps.
Better.
Oh.
You are now looking at a brand new parking attendant. Wow.
Oh, all right, don't cry.
Woo!
Okay, this is what you were excited about?
Of course. Ever since I was a young boy, I had one dream.
To be a parking attendant?
No, to dunk a basketball.
Oh.
But since I can't dunk a basketball, maybe I can tell basketball players where to park. I gotta go.
Okay. No, wait, but the show.
No, I'll be back. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Oh, good, you're back. I was just staring into the middle distance. How did it go?
The power.
What are you talking about?
Brandon, have you ever been in a position where you told someone to do something and they just did it?
As your co-host, very rarely.
It was incredible! I tell people where to park, and they just go there, and they park. They'd wave at me, and I'd tell someone they couldn't go down the aisle, and then they'd just move along.
Yeah, like a parking attendant does.
Just imagine what I could do with this power. I could go beyond directing people in a parking lot. I'll be back!
No,
I'll be back!
yeah.
We need to clean up on aisle 5. Hey, move along, everyone. There is nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. You can do better than that. Give me 5 more miles. Come on. Come on. Feel it. You, stop boogieing. You're scaring everyone. You, more boogieing. Come on.
All right, so back to what we were talking about before. I don't know that being a parking attendant is about power. It's not all about you.
Are you kidding me?
No.
No. With a vest like this, what else could it be about?
I don't know, helping other people, making sure that no one gets hurt and parking stays orderly.
No, it can't be about that. It's gotta be about me.
Okay, well, since you're back, I think it's probably time for...
Sorry, Brendan. I hate to interrupt you, but there's a segment crossing. Coming through, come on through, Bible story time with Kellen. Come on through, Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey guys,
Hey, Kellen, like my new outfit?
it's eye-catching.
That's the idea.
What's up this week, Kellen?
Well, this week I actually need your help with something.
Oh, what's that?
You have to tell me who is the real deal. That's right. You two are the judging panel on our game show, The Real Deal, where we find out which of our contestants are fake and which one is the real deal. Let's introduce them right now.
I am a Roman commander.
I am a Roman commander.
I am a Roman commander.
That's right. One of these three is a Roman commander who had a very special interaction with Jesus that you can read all about in the book of Matthew, chapter 8. Judges, it is your job to identify which of these three is the real deal.
Great. I'll go first, because I've got the special vest.
Go.
Okay. Roman commander number 1, where are you from?
I am from Italy, but more specifically, latitude 41.902782 and longitude 12.496366.
Roman commander number 3.
California, my dude.
And number 2?
Rome.
That's round one. So fellas, what do you think? Do you have a good idea of who the Roman commander is?
I've got an inkling, but I'd love to hear a few more answers.
Sounds good. Go ahead with your questions.
Roman Commander 3, can you tell me a little about your experience meeting Jesus?
Of course. It was extremely dope. I saw him at the mall.
You saw Jesus at the mall.
Totally. He was shopping for a new pair of shoes, sandals specifically, and at the Birkenstock store. And, he asked me my opinion, and I, told him the truth. They're the best in the biz.
Roman Commander 2, what about you?
We met in Capernaum. I heard he was going to be in town and I needed his help. When I found him, I said, "Lord, my servant lies at home and can't move. He is suffering terribly."
What did Jesus say when you told him about your servant, Roman Commander 1?
Oh, excellent question. He said, mix together 2 cups of vinegar with half a cup of honey and approximately 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and my servant would be as good as new. Yeah.
No, that's not what Jesus said. When I told him my servant was sick, he said, "Shall I come and heal him?" Which really took me by surprise.
Why would it?
Well, what you would know if you were the Roman commander is that Jesus, as a Jewish person, wasn't supposed to enter the home of anyone who wasn't Jewish.
Right. But Jesus showed how much he cared for my servant, even though he had never met him.
So, did Jesus come to your house? Roman commander 3?
Totally. We played Subway Surfer for hours. Dude's got some serious skills.
Actually, I'm sorry. That's not what happened. Here's the truth. When Jesus said he would heal my servant, I knew 2 things. 1, I was not worthy to have this man under my roof. His spirit of giving was incredible. And 2, he didn't even need to be under my roof. All he had to do was say my servant was healed. and it would be done.
Excuse me, but what you're talking about isn't scientifically possible.
Well, not possible for most people, yes. But Jesus. Listen, I'm in charge of people, you know? Soldiers obey my orders. I tell one go, and he goes. I tell that one come, and he comes. But Jesus' power is so much greater than mine. His word travels farther and faster than mine could ever.
What happened next?
Well, that's what I told Jesus. I told him I knew all he had to do was say the word. And when he heard this, he was amazed. He said to those following him, "In Israel, I have not found anyone whose faith is so strong." He said that about me.
Wow, what a compliment.
Oh, number 3, you're supposed to still be pretending.
Oh, sorry. Totally. I remember this happening.
Continue, number 2.
Well, after that, Jesus told me to return home. It would happen as I believed it would. And when I got home, my servant was healed, just like Jesus said.
Commander 1, do you have anything to add?
My hypothesis, I would have to say, if you consider all of the factors and variables on the particular occasion regarding the person in question, then No, I do not.
Alrighty, fellas. Are you ready to make your final decision?
I mean, number 1 seems very smart.
And number 3 seems fun to hang out with.
But I think that we both know it's Roman Commander number 2.
Will the real deal please stand up?
Thank you all for letting me share my story.
The pleasure was all ours. Great job, you two. You figured out which one was the real deal. This Roman commander showed Jesus the ultimate respect. He humbled himself and he asked for help. And he respected Jesus by believing how powerful he was. He was sure that Jesus could heal his servant with just a word. And we're still talking about that commander's faith today. That's all I got. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Kellen.
Well, my parking powers seem pretty puny presently.
Yeah, but your alliteration powers, though.
Perfect.
Yeah. Hey, but you're right. We might be good at a lot of things, even great. We might even be in charge of something, but nothing compares to what God can do.
Precisely.
I'm going to give you a break from saying all those P words because it's time to reveal the question.
Oh, okay, here we go. The question of the day is, how do you show respect to God?
One way you can show God respect is by coming to Him when you need help. When you ask God for help, it shows that you believe that He can help you.
You can respect God by respecting others too, because God loves them. You respect God by looking out for those that need your help.
Or those who need a freshly opened parking spot.
Oh, no, you're speaking my language.
Do you have to go back to your parking lot job right now, or?
I think I'm fine. Okay. The power really went to my head, so maybe I'll just let other people park themselves. Whoop! Okay, never mind, I gotta go.
All right. Until next time, I'm Brandon.
And I'm John.
And this was the So&So Show.
Yeah!
We'll see you soon.
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
All right. Well, I was talking to them.
Oh, sorry. I'll see you soon too.
All right.
Feel the beat. Uh-huh. To the traffic man. Now the can opener. Now the lawnmower. That's a lot of beans cutting the pizza. Now you get a slice.